Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another recap of All American Homecoming. We on episode 10. What now? What now? No, episode 11. What now? Yeah. So comes to find out, when in the last episode, Simone went home for, I think, fall break, and she has some things to say to Jordan. And yeah, they broke up. They broke up. And I kind of think, like, not for nothing, like, when the two shows coincide, it shows how, like, they're really coincided together. Like, they really in sync with each other. So, this is a side note. So, on All American, I think it was the last episode or the episode before that, like last week, it shows Jordan and Layla, they getting like really close together, and they was like sitting down having a talk, and there's like, you can see that there's a little bit of chemistry and flirtation going on, but they didn't really want to spark the interest because he was with Simone and Layla was trying to get with that producer guy. So yeah. So I guess when Simone went home, she saw them together and stuff like that. And then when she was on her date, when Jordan came to visit her at Brixton, it was Layla that was always on the phone with him. So it's like, it makes sense now. Like, but I don't know if that's the reason why they broke up or whatever. But they broke up, and now Simone's back at school trying to make sense of it all. Because, mind you, they've been together for about, 2 years? He was there to help her with baby Shay. Then they also got married. And it's like, they got so many memories to live for. And that they all, brought them to a halt. But yeah. So, Simone is trying to make sense of her relationship, of being single now. Damon is still kind of like on edge with the fact that JR's mom is his mom, but they took a DNA test, and JR and Damon, they took one, and it said it was negative. Now come to find out, they did take another DNA test, Celine and Damon, and it was 99.9% that Damon is her son, and JR and Damon are brothers. Officially, because y'all remember at the beginning when they had a hunch, Simone and JR had a hunch that Damon might be his brother, and JR had that picture of the little boy inside his Bible that looked a lot like Damon, who had a scar over his eye. It all makes sense that they was true about their hunch. It just had a way of getting out the right way. So Damon is in fact JR's brother. And the reason why the test didn't match in the first place is because at that time, JR got sick when he was little. And Damon's father, which is his real dad, is the reason why his mother couldn't be in his life. So instead of the mom taking care of him, he basically was raised by his dad, his biological dad. At least he didn't have another father. He got one dad, and that's just what it is. And he married another woman, so that became his stepmom. So basically, his dad adopted his son. Yeah. His biological dad adopted him. So, yeah. So that's that. And the thing about it is his dad has dementia, so it's like you can't really ask him no questions because he could say something one minute and then say something else, and it's just like, well, whatever. It's out the window on that. So that's that. Thea and Damon, they got something going on. When it's starting to get a little bit more and more, they're there. They got a little chemistry going. So they went on a few dates. She gave him some physical therapy, and he eventually asked her Thea to be his girlfriend. So now they're an item. During that whole time, Simone, she saw like they had something going on, but since she's going through what she's going through, she basically was trying to keep her distance from Damon, because I know she has feelings for him, and he definitely has feelings for her, but basically he put that on the back burner, and now he's on to Thea. So they got a budding relationship going. Coach Turner, he's really going through it since he was on the medications back in the day that helped end his career, and now that one of his friends went through the same thing, it's like he's really spiraling out of control, but he don't want to admit that he took them drugs when he was younger, and that's what helped result in his career. He don't basically want to bring no more limelight to Brixton because it's already got enough going on with that whole scandal with the baseball team and stuff like that, and the funds getting cut, so he's like trying to lay low. But he's basically spiraling out of control. Everything somebody says to him, he just goes back tenfold aggressive, and he's like on the fence at all costs. So that's that. What else? Simone, she held like a funeral of all her memories, and Nate, he is so dope. Like, he is like the dopest person I know. He helps everybody get through their stuff. No matter what he's going through, he's always been like that person that you can lean on and talk to. So he helped her hold her funeral, gave her good advice. You gotta let go of the baggage. You can't just try to rush it. It takes time to get through it. So they held a little funeral, burned up some pictures or whatever, and they also planted some flowers to bring in good luck or whatever. So that was that. Amara, she's helped trying to figure out all the information about why Veronica's really there at Brixton, and she figures out that there's another college, like all the programs that was cut from that college. So business and engineering is cut from that college, but Brixton still has that course there. So they're funding money like back and forth for like the courses. So at one school, the courses are cut, and at the other school, the courses are there. So basically, they're funneling the money back and forth to help basically each other. So they're going to end up merging them into one school. So Brixton won't be Brixton. Yeah, so it will not be a predominantly black school, no more HBCU. It will kind of be like a coexisting community college or a white tea school. And they ain't going for that. So Amara's behind trying to figure out all the information for that. Also, Ralph is there to dig into the story of how Coach Turner's friend is with his drug use, and also for the story of the school. So he does that. What else? Yeah, that's basically what's been going on so far. What's been going on so far. Damon and Simone, their relationship is kind of like this. It used to be all buddy, happy, go lucky. Now it's just like, what's next for them? Are they going to rekindle their relationship as friends? Because now that he's in a relationship with Thea, or is she just going to cut him loose at all costs? Because remember, they've been cool ever since she came to Brixton for homecoming. So it's like they already had some type of relationship, and now that the fact that you're going through what you're going through, you can't, let bygones be bygones, because he was there, she was there for him through everything he was going through, and that was fine. But once everybody started telling her like how that I feel like she's overshadowing him, but doing what she's doing for him is kind of hindering her relationship. Now that she doesn't have a relationship anymore, it's like, where does she go from there? Where does she go from there? So basically, she was trying to keep herself distracted so that she wouldn't have to think about her relationship. But in all reality, that stuff's going to come up regardless. There's always going to be that one person that comes in and tells you, like what's going on here and there, and then it's just going to bring you back in. So it's like you got to deal with it head on, or you're going to be stuck in the same space, and you're going to be feeling lousy and miserable at all costs. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see what happens in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this recap. Please give it a like. Hit that subscribe button. Also, you can catch this on the CW. Here in New York, it's on Channel 11. Or you can also get the app called the CW app and watch it as well for free and get hooked onto the shows like that. So, with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.